March 16th, 10:55. Now I just had my video just cut right off and it didn't load up, man. It's like not wanting me to get them up for some reason. We're getting ready to go, you guys. I know it. Remember I told you these phones got one eye on them where they can see us? If you're hooked up to the satellite, they can watch you at their leisure. Okay, the devil knows his time's short. We're getting ready to go. I wanted to share this with you guys. Listen, there's people we can sit there and try to share with them. This includes people in churches too, okay? Pastors, even our own family members. Remember, he said he's bringing a sword to divide us, separate us, okay? He didn't come to bring peace, but to separate, like a harvest, okay? According to how people have been living, you know, what was their desires. You've got a lot of pastors today that love this life and probably even, you know, lustful, stinking thinking. Who knows, you know? Who knows? It's probably, there's a lot of it everywhere. But remember, God says he's going to give them strong delusion. Now, I've had this happen where I tried to talk to my own sister. And I showed her that picture of the angel blowing the trumpet over my head. And she's the one that sent it to me. Anyhow, I told her, I said, look at it, Hope. And she goes, I don't want to. And she goes, I'm your sister. And she started crying. And I believe at that moment, she was handed over to strong delusions. Because I talked to her again. She didn't even understand why I left my business in Florida. She goes, why'd you leave? I said, are you kidding me? We discussed all this before. And she goes, no, why? She goes, you are a licensed contractor. Why would you leave that? Why? And they don't understand what I did or why I did it. It's because of the delusions that they're under, you know. And I've heard a lot of you guys sharing where you've talked with your family members are going through the same thing. It's just that time, you guys. It's time for us to go. God's sending people strong delusions. He's given them strong delusions so that they might be damned, like the Word of God says. Most people aren't even churches, tickling ears. They write their own sermons. I've been in them not long ago. A lot of people don't even carry their Bible in with them. And they just listen to what the pastors are telling them. And they're basically just tickling ears. That's all they're doing. Boy, something's going on back there. A lot of police and fire trucks. But they're not going to be able to handle what's coming. It's going to be such a big disaster. They're going to need help. Anyhow, you guys, we need to make sure you're ready for what's getting ready to happen, okay? Leave a note for those that, you know, aren't listening, that don't believe, you can't get it through to them. They weren't chosen, they weren't separated. If they were separated, they would know. And because they're not, they don't know, okay? It's that simple. It really is. If they were chosen, they would be fully aware of what's going on right now. But because they don't know, and as hard as we've tried to get to them, what you can do is pray for them and just pray for them, you know, that they be strong and oh, you know, for when after we're gone, you know, because once we leave, it's just going to be like dominoes, one thing after the other. It's just going to be really bad, you know. This is most people that you see in the world right now, okay, that are walking around us. And I'm feeling the hate, everything, even the scoffers coming against me. I don't even know who these people are. A couple of them I have met, And like I said, not everybody's who you think they are. When you go and you meet them, you'll find out. You know, but like I said, you got to be doing what I'm doing. You pick up your cross and you follow Christ, and you're going to see what pops out of the woodwork. You know, but when you're in the world, you know, you ain't going to have any problems as long as you're in the world. But when you separate yourself from the world and you're trying to get this message to people, it might turn into a different story. You know what I mean? Might turn into a whole different story. There's not much time left, you guys. Be ready. I just want to get to the point where I accept this, okay? Like I said, I'm going to be 57. I took this photo when I was 17 and 77. I'm going to be 57 in 2 more months. Jewish calendar is 5/7/77. The Lord tells you to watch, okay? Now, why would he tell you to watch if no one knows the day or hour? What's the point in watching if there's nothing to see? You see what I'm saying? And he says, why would he say, don't let these days come upon you unaware if you're not going to be aware anyhow? Stop and think about it. The Word of God, it's all truth. But see, there's a lot of people that'll take that truth and they'll twist it. And they'll try to use it against you. How do you think you got homosexuals in the churches today? Think about it, you guys. God bless you. I love each and every one of you, man. Don't be deceived.